At least we can read the comments.
Tall enough.
Why is it
Squished out a bit?
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why it's like that.
Did I have the right? Is it on the right settings? Are we turned the wrong way? I don't know how to check now. What's this? Oh wait.
Well, I mean, that is how it is. There's people in it.
Yeah.
Do you want to pass my phone so I can bring up the chat?
Your phone's dead, is it not?
No, it's got some charge in it.
What? Wait, how much charge has it got?
14.
That'll be enough. Yeah. You can always put my laptop next to you. Sorry, we're always a hot mess when we start this thing. Never organised, never prepared. Also, there will be background noise because my kids are still up. Oh, you got a notification. You finally subscribed to our channel. Oh, you did.
There we go.
Okay. Hi, everyone. We already have 14 people in here. Do we have... Like, wait, you've got it on top messages. So you want it on all messages. Okay. We don't have any messages. Say hi, people.
Hi, guys.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Is everything
Just want to move
okay?
you further away from us.
Can you bring this down? Am I going to break it?
That's what I needed to figure out.
Right, okay, wait. I'm going to figure out how to...
Where are you that it's morning? Are we ready for Christmas?
Tell me when.
When? Stop.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you can decide.
Okay.
Yeah. Xander,
Thanks, Xander.
Don't sit on my laptop.
I'm not...
Oh no, you're in Australia.
Yeah,
so that makes
better.
it, what day are we on? Saturday. So it's Sunday where you are. So this is a Sunday hangout for you. As usual, we will be looking at the comments on one phone, unless I can catch them when they pop up on this phone. We're not really doing anything today, just hanging out.
Rebecca, we are both pretty much sorted for Christmas. We've just been at the office finishing our wrapping.
We thought about going live while we were doing that, but no.
We don't get enough done.
Yeah.
There's too much distractions.
I spend too much time chatting to you guys, so. Cute doggo. Thank you. This is Xander, if he pops back into the frame.
Come on
Yeah, you'll see him.
in. Come on in.
He's a miniature
You're allowed.
poodle.
You're allowed. He's just been told to get off me about 5 times, so he's like,
No.
is it okay? Come on then.
So hi everyone. We have just gone live just to chat and hang out, and the video for this week is not ready again. It's a busy time of year, so
Yeah.
it'll be released tomorrow, same as last week. I remember to put my phone on silent. I don't know if it makes a difference during lives, but I just got a notification there, and I'm very proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud of her as well.
Yeah.
We got there eventually.
And I decided I'm just going to have a drink of juice today, because every time I make a cup of tea, when we do this, I never drink it. So, or when you make me one. So you made me one last week, and then we finished the live and I was like, I forgot about my tea. And that was 2 hours of talking with nothing to drink. So yeah, so as I was saying, you might hear some background noise for now because my daughter's in the next room watching cartoons way past bedtime, but it's, you know, it's that time of year, there's no school or anything. What is everybody else up to? Is everyone else ready for Christmas?
Has anyone got any special plans? Xander.
Stop kneading with your claws.
I think you're a cat.
He's feeling very sorry for himself because my daughter fed him a cookie yesterday, and so now he's a bit sick, aren't you? He puked on my spot on the sofa, so I had to swap cushion.
We were going to sit somewhere else, but Steph has a specific.
Yeah. I like to sit
yeah.
where I like to sit. I
You're
feel
like Sheldon.
I feel like Sheldon. I'm not that bad. Although every time I walk into the room now, if there's somebody in the seat, they're like, "Don't worry, I'm moving." I'm like, "You bet you are."
I have a specific bit of my couch.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's is in the corner bit though.
No, I
like
always
to have my legs up, and
so I always
right
have
into
my
the
leg
corner.
up to like the right of me, and I normally sit with my laptop on the arm of the chair.
Xander in the comments.
It's my dog's 5th birthday on Christmas Day, so still need to sort that. What are you getting him? There was one year we got Xander like a dog cupcake thing. He quite liked that. And a frozen yogurt. You can get dog yogurt apparently. Hi, Crystal. That's nice, but yep, it is. But now it's weird because it's the wrong cushion. Have you seen that episode of The Big Bang Theory actually
Where
where
they swap the kitchen.
the one where Penny shoots it with
A paintball
Yeah.
gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it green? A big greens?
and does
Oh.
Leonard not detract from it by telling him something about the video he hadn't returned or the takeout that he'd been putting?
No idea. Can't remember that much into it.
Basically, he makes Sheldon feel worse about something else to distract from the spot,
Yeah.
and he literally sits down in shock. Like, I know so many details of Big Bang Theory because this is the one that Pete keeps watching when he's sleeping.
Yeah. Does he fall asleep to it and you're still up watching it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've told you this because then the next day, like when he puts it back on to go to sleep again, he puts it back to where he was when he fell asleep. So I end up watching the same like 3 episodes on repeat for ages. Lisa bakes, so she's making her doggo a cake and he's getting spoiled rotten. Where in Fife are you guys from? So we might as well say because we gave them our office address. We're in Glenrothes in Fife. So we're very central, which is good because you can basically get anywhere in 30 minutes, anywhere in Fife, which works out well for doing the free cleanings. You know, we've been to the very outskirts of Fife for it. We've been to Inverkeithing, which is like right before Edinburgh and things.
I think Xander's wanting the screen time.
Yeah.
He's just going to take my place, guys. He might not be as good a cleaner, but...
I know, you didn't even clean up your own puke. What's everybody saying? So Michelle from St. Helens is in. Hi Michelle, how's the office decorating going? So it hasn't, been going.
Is that where we got the
Oh
postcards
yes,
from?
Michelle! I don't know if you have seen our video where we thanked you about 5 times. But
you were our
thank
very
you.
first postcards.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
We have 3 postcards now, so that's exciting.
One from obviously St. Helens, one from Holland, and one from Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the pictures on them are beautiful. I kind of want to go to the one in Germany.
Germany, it looks absolutely
Looks
stunning.
so nice. Let me see. He tells him that he's been getting Chinese from a new place. Oh yeah, so that's what Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory does. That's what Leonard does. Yeah, because he was putting it in the old containers. That's funny. I was just impressed that Sheldon had never known that because Leonard was keeping the containers in his car. Surely Sheldon would have seen Leonard's boot at some point.
Or Sheldon being Sheldon, like not being able to taste any difference. Like I taste the difference from Chinese to Chinese.
He must have just found one really similar.
Yeah. I mean, it's a program. So.
Yeah, and the placebo effect as well. You know, if you tell somebody, oh, this is from this place.
Yeah.
But like, tell them what your idea was. She wants to do the blind taste test thing.
So
on a video.
Like the taste test where it's like you get like one from like a cheap shop and one like that.
So this is off-brand cola. So I'd give her this and actual cola or cola from another store. And you could.
I've seen videos like that and I'm like, I want to do that. Yeah. I think I'd be really good at that.
Maybe we should do that in New Year. Give everybody a show. Lisa's in Rosyth.
Not far.
Where did I get this hoodie? Okay, so last week I was wearing my hoodie, which is the Harry Potter one, and I asked my son Kai to go upstairs and get it for me a couple of days ago. And I was like, stay away from my bedside. So my hoodie hangs on my bedroom door, and I was like, stay away from my bedside table, which is right next to the bedroom door, because it's full of rubbish, like half drunk glasses of juice and a lot of paperwork that I just move up there when I'm sick of looking at it. And so I just knew he was going to knock something off of it. And he did. He knocked off a glass of cola. Is he going to be sick?
I don't know. He's like went a couple of times on me. That's why I'm like,
do you need to go outside? You going to be sick again?
Does he give you warning? Will he give me warning, or is he just going to be sick on me?
He could make me sick on the juice. Please don't be sick.
Okay,
Right, do you want to put him outside? Is that okay?
Yeah, outside.
I'll finish my story.
Outside of here?
No, like out in the garden.
Okay, Sandra, come on.
Go outside just in case.
Come on.
You can come back in a minute. Go.
Come on then.
Go.
Let's go.
go. Yeah, he's not interested in moving. Xander, you're stealing the show here. Yeah, the story of the hoodie. So just knew he was going to knock something off and spill it. And he did, but he didn't tell me.
No.
Arthur, you're not supposed to be on the live. Like, why is it whenever I go live, one of my children join?
He
Like,
was
make
not
sure the
for.
gate's closed.
He was not for going outside
Okay,
either.
well, I'm assuming he's not going to be sick then. And he did. He knocked over a tin of juice, and instead of telling me, he tried to clean it up himself with the hoodie, and then gave me the hoodie. And I was like, I could smell the cola straight away, and it was wet. And I was like, Kai, did you spill the juice? And he was just looking at me like, I brought you the hoodie. I'm like, so my hoodie's in the wash, and this is my husband's. And all of that to say they're both from the hoodie shop. Like, the official hoodie store. I think Sandra's falling out with you now. Sorry, that took forever to get that story out. Do you want to answer some comments?
I was just waiting to go and look at them. What would you? What are
Sorry,
you wanting?
this is Arthur coming in the room now. Do not come on this screen. This is a no child zone. Everybody's going to bed soon here, apart from us, so, and my husband. So the house should quieten down soon. Any comments to reply to? You girls are all rugged up there. Does that mean like dressed cozy? Hi, Beth.
North Sea is the, well, guessing, the German postcards from
Yeah,
North
yeah,
Sea.
it is. And it's so bad I've already forgotten your name.
Minus
I
18
cannot keep the
degrees in
names in
Canada. I would not.
No, but that's Fahrenheit. That's
Alright,
not
so
Celsius.
what does that equal to in Celsius?
I don't know.
Hi, Beth.
Yes, rugged does mean cozy. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the temperature's been.
Good
here
night,
lately.
Arthur.
Yeah, good night. What has the temperature been here?
I don't think it's been that cold.
It's been very cold. I don't know what she's talking about.
No, but it's not.
Where were we? And I was like, oh, I'm feeling the heat, and you're like, I'm absolutely freezing. Bingo. That was it.
Oh, right, okay.
We were at the
last night,
bingo.
yeah.
It was roasting. We also only won £10.
I've been so cold though. Like, you came here and you're like, oh, it's nice and cozy in here. I might take the hoodie off, and I'm like, I still feel cold.
Literally the only reason I'm still wearing the hoodie is because I don't have a bra on, and I can't be bothered going to put one on. So just for decency, I've got the hoodie on. I'm wearing Christmas jammies under this as well. I actually went to the office in my Christmas jammies and my hoodie, expecting Danielle to also be in her hoodie, and I was very disappointed. I was like,
it was only when I got to the
Hi,
office
Mac.
I was like, oh, I should have put the hoodie on. But
So yeah, so we went to the office tonight. We finished our Christmas wrapping. We were going to go live earlier and do while we were doing the wrapping, but we thought it's not productive enough. We'll just come in back to my house where it's nice and warm. We got it all done. Oh, Max, not wearing a bra either. I think there was a video, one of your lives, I think, and somebody asked if you were wearing a bra, or you said you were wearing a bra or something like that. So all my favourite people are here, except Bonnie. Bonnie never joins a live. What's everybody saying? Can't believe all the channels I've watched have joined. I know, I absolutely love this community. It's awesome.
I'm glad Jaffa Cakes have made you think of us.
I know, if there's anything that's gonna make you think of somebody, Jaffa Cakes was a good one.
Actually ate the rest of the Jaffa Cakes tonight before Steph even got there.
And it's so funny because if anybody is new here or hasn't known us very long, let's just give you a little insight into our relationship, okay? So Danielle never feeds herself. Like, she just does not look after herself at all. And so she said to me earlier that she was heading to the office like ages before I was. And I was like, well, have you eaten? She said, no. I was like, okay, well, I've already burnt one dinner. I'm making pasta now. I'll bring you some food.
Can I actually tell you that's the first thing I ate all day?
She doesn't look after herself.
And that was at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah. So I said, I'll bring you some food. And she says, oh, okay, but there's no rush because I'm getting the office nice and cozy for you. Wait, what did you think this was? What
Wait, when did Beth get over there? Oh,
What?
Mac, you're so mean. If was saying the dog, it's Beth.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to see like what they say to each other because it's
Suck it,
always
Beth.
like a little war when they come in. Yeah, so I said I'll bring you some food, and she was like, "Oh well, no rush because I'm making the office nice and cozy for you." And I thought that was really sweet. So
She
you look
feeds
after
me, I
me, and
keep
I'll
it
look after
warm.
you. Yeah.
Works out well. And do you know what? The pasta she brought me was very good. And once I started eating, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually hungry."
Yeah.
I think I've got something wrong with my brain that blocks like that hunger.
I wish I
I
had
never
that.
feel hungry until I eat something, and then when I eat something, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually quite hungry." And then
It's probably because you don't eat enough, so your stomach.
And then
is
I, like,
shrunk.
eat loads in like a half an hour period, and then I don't eat for ages. Is that like a
You're gonna ask if that's an eating disorder, weren't you?
yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to touch that topic.
Yeah.
But thanks.
But I hope you're still sick, Mac. I didn't know Mac was sick.
I was just about to say, I didn't know you were sick.
Oh no, Mac didn't.
It's that time of
Hi,
year where I feel
Becky.
like I'm always sick.
Okay, so in terms of cleaning videos and things, we were going to be cleaning. What day is this? Saturday. We were going to be cleaning yesterday and cleaning tomorrow, but Danielle's back is out this week.
Yeah, it's not been great.
She's a Mac copycat.
It's a bit better than it was at the start of the week, but I do feel like if I was to go and do stuff, even when I was rapping, I was like, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
Because I feel it at the bottom of my back.
And I'm not allowed to go and do the houses by myself, so we've had to reschedule.
She did say it's fine, I'll go by myself, and I was like, no, I really don't want you to. It was a big job, and then instantly I was like, nope, she can't be on her own. Like, I don't. That's not happening.
So we had to reschedule them, which sucks because the plan was. So is anybody here a fan of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which is obviously just finished? I've never seen it except when I was younger years ago, so all I really know is like the eat spiders and stuff. And so when we were cleaning last week, Danielle watches it. So when we were cleaning last week, we were kind of talking about it a little bit, and we thought it would be funny when we were cleaning on Friday, which didn't happen, to do like a I'm a cleaner, get me out of here. And we were gonna like narrate it as we went. We were gonna be like, oh, and here comes Danielle battling the spiders. And I was thinking, let's turn the lights off and clean something in the dark. Like, you
remember
silly.
how we got to that though?
No.
So there was loads of Xander.
Stop stealing the attention.
There was loads of cobwebs in the house we just cleaned, and so I got the Hoover and I was going to just hoover them up, but the Hoover we've got, like, it sucks stuff in and it blows out depending on which one you've got it on.
Remember.
And I put it on the wrong one. I went to go and suck up all the cobwebs and the spider, and it just blew it everywhere. And I was like, look, there's a cobweb. I was like, I've got no idea where the spider went. And she was like, whoa, why would you say that?
It's like, I'm a cleaner, get me out of
I
here.
blew a spider somewhere and I never found it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if I had not known that, I would have lived my life quite happily. But yeah, so we might still do a clean like that because we think it would be fun and funny and something different. So if anybody has any like challenges, let us know because it could be fun.
Yeah.
And we'll just narrate it as we go, and then just put in the funny bits. What's everyone saying? You've got the comments.
I'm bad at reading the comments.
Mac and Beth are only here to roast each other publicly. True story.
I'm trying to woo the Fifes to my side so we can unite against Mac.
Do you know what would help in that wooing, Beth? Getting our names right. Who am I? She doesn't know. Sorry to hear about your back.
Would we ever accept someone else to join us on our cleans? Been asked this quite a lot.
Yeah, so I mean right now probably not. Although you were going to take one of our employees into that house. Yeah. So the house that I had the asthma attack in, I'm not allowed back in there, and Danielle can't do it herself. It's a big job. So our insurance covers our employees, and they've obviously got police checks and they've signed contracts and stuff. So we might take one of them. Well, you might take one of them into the house. that house. But in terms of like volunteers or new people, there's no plans to do that anytime soon. We've kind of covered this a few times now, but you know, we don't want to like turn up to people's houses with like groups of people.
It'd be overwhelming for one.
Yeah, and then you know, insurance, and just it's hard for people to let people in. So yeah, so not anytime right now. But Lisa, you're local to us, and if it is something that you'd be interested in helping with, you know, let us know, and if that ever changes, we can reach out to you. A spider is no problem for me. It just becomes one when it's away. What? I don't.
What's a museum? A museum? And museums? Museums?
Becky, we don't know what you're asking.
And museums? Well, we don't have these here because we don't even know what that is.
I mean, maybe we do. Maybe we just
don't know. Maybe we call it something else.
Yeah. Beth doesn't need to know. She doesn't bother with her children either. And Becky thinks that having somebody else would be a liability.
Can I have a cup of amber?
No, it's too late for fizzy juice.
Are they bedtime?
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Do we do the
Yes, please.
I like
sorry,
your
that was
onesie.
just Madison. It's actually Pete's. She stole it.
Alright, okay.
She's got a Sully onesie on my door. Small biting gnats. I hope not. I have no idea if we do we?
I don't think
That's
so.
what a nauseum is.
Museum, I think. Like, so you don't see them.
Ah.
Museums.
Is that a nickname?
Is that
the actual name?
let me know if that's right. Little tiny bloodsuckers.
That in the pantry.
That is painful.
On top of the cereal.
So, no, like bloodsuckers. That like the only thing I can think of is like ticks.
Oh, Amaya says they've got a museum where you get to experience the world as a blind person in the Netherlands. I would love
That would
to
be
go
really
there.
cool.
I know we have restaurants like that. I think there's one in London where it's like completely pitch black. You get led in by somebody. You can't see anything. I don't know how you're meant to eat, but I suppose that's the point. You know,
you've got
eating as a
to
blind person. Do it in the kitchen. In the kitchen, not in here. Thank you.
I want to go to that. It's like eat in the sky. So you're like strapped into this table and the seats, and you get taken up like way, way, way high.
That's like my worst nightmare.
You eat like hundreds of, probably not hundreds, but
I mean, you would, because you would not eat all day and then just eat all the time.
I'd just be like, I don't care how high it is, I'm gonna eat.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. And then did they drop you back down so you speed
I don't think it's fast. I think you're just like hanging and I think it is in London as well.
Lisa does love cleaning. Okay, well, I mean, that's a great resume. So yeah, we'll keep in touch. Like if we ever do take anybody in with us, because you know our waiting list is getting so big. We have considered like splitting up and not cleaning together, but then Danielle can't do it without me. So, but no,
I can't do it without you. You can't do it without me.
You were so slow on that one.
I'm trying
I was
to like
waiting for
read
that
that.
immediate comeback. No, so we have considered, you know, like getting other people involved and like 2 people going to different houses so that we can get through the wait list faster, but we just like cleaning together, you know.
I actually don't like cleaning without Steph though.
I thought you were going to say you don't like cleaning with me. I was
No,
like,
I don't like cleaning. Like I do it and it's fine, but it just doesn't feel as good as it does when you're there.
oh, you're so
Yeah.
sweet.
I don't know. It's not that it's boring because I like cleaning, but I feel like I don't know. My body's not here. I feel like we work well together. We keep that momentum
Yeah.
up for each other, and the motivation's there.
It's not working.
What was that?
It's not working. I keep saying like tell it and fall over.
That's why I said you have to put it in another cup and then put the cup on top.
I won't try it. I tried.
Well, then hide something else like candy canes.
Have
Sorry.
them sitting like the elves sitting on top of the cups, like holding the candy canes in or something. Do you know what I mean? Like holding the cups
There
down.
might be kids watching this. Like Jessica.
Well,
I wish we could edit stuff out of here. Just ruining Christmas magic over here.
But really, put them to bed.
Yeah. Right, can you come off of me? Because you're actually giving me a dead leg. You want to go
Xander.
over to Danielle or over?
Oh,
Ask
it's not
Danielle.
a panda, it's a snowman.
Oh, there it is. We've been looking for that ornament.
That is so pretty.
Sorry, Madison is trying to get involved here.
I'm not.
Where were we? You can't clean without me because I'm
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's really.
There was
that's it.
something I was going to say.
Your
in
energy
response to
being
that.
there just makes the clean. That's what makes it for me.
Right back
When
at you.
the energy's not there, it's just
Yeah. And she says that, right? The clean we were just at, I cleaned a sink in a tiny section of bunker and she cleaned the entire rest of the kitchen.
but
But that was my first clean back, to be fair.
and like I said to you, like I struggle with sinks. You've probably
How many
noticed
of them
in
are there?
any of the other videos.
Oh,
Steph
just
always
do
comes
four
to my
and
rescue when there's a sink
There's
with like water that's been sitting there for a while or dishes that maybe smell. She always comes to my rescue, so I don't care if I clean the whole kitchen and she only does the sink.
To be fair,
As
I
long
had
as
a
she
mask
does
on
the
as well, which
sink.
helps. Or what has Mac done?
You guys should take up vaping. It's awesome. What?
She does. She actually does.
I do. I quit smoking and went to vaping. Just jumped from one habit to another. Although I haven't been vaping until the evening and it's been working well for me. And then I'm going to just slowly get it to like just before bedtime and then
She's going to gradually cut down, and you should do that too,
and, then,
Mac.
and stop. Yeah.
So he normally, when he's on live, he like goes off camera. So Beth,
Do you know what? See,
Beth goes off
if
camera.
Steph wasn't here, I'd probably be like, back in dinner time.
Yeah. So Beth goes off camera to blow her nose, right? The very first live I ever joined, she says, I'm just going to take my cocaine. And you know how long it took me to figure out you were joking, by the way. I was like, surely not.
Oh.
And there were some people in the comments, I think, who were like, who believed it. I'm pretty confident.
Wait, let me go back because I think we've maybe missed some.
Mhm.
I think that's a really.
I would rather die than eat in the sky. Same Beth. I probably would die if I had to try and do that. I would just, my heart would just die of fear. That's the thing. Sandra, how are you back on me actually? You know, go back.
It just sneaks.
It does.
over,
I didn't even notice, but he's so heavy on my leg.
The
Madison, stop coming through.
Becky,
here.
the dopamine when you finish a clean, like when we're cleaning, sometimes we don't feel like we're getting anywhere or that we've done a lot. But then once we take a step back and we look at it, or we look at the before photos, when we're taking the after photos, we're like, wow, yeah, I enjoy that feeling myself.
Mhm.
That like satisfaction, like, yeah, I've done this. Look at it. It looks so good.
And I like watching, like when I edit the footage, I like watching the process back, because when you're in it and you're doing it, you don't notice it. But when you see it, it's like, oh yeah, you can see the wipes, you can see the dirt disappearing and stuff. And Maya's off to bed. Well, happy Christmas to you too, because this is probably our last live before
Yeah.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas? Is it Happy Christmas until Christmas and then you say Merry Christmas on Christmas?
I think it's interchangeable.
Okay.
Happy, merry, they mean the same thing.
Okay. Have a happy Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Have a merry, happy Christmas. I have no idea what to talk about, by the way.
By the way, all that talk about vaping is making me
Do you
want to
need
go
to go
outside and
outside?
vape. That's good. I'll wait.
Do you know, if I did vape or smoke, I'd just stop instantly the second winter hit, because I wouldn't
Going
want to go
outside.
outside. It would
Yeah.
be too cold.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I've got a wee bit lazy from swapping from like cigarettes to vaping. Sometimes I just open the window and blow it.
It just smells fruity though, but it's
Yeah.
deceiving.
It is deceiving.
Nice. Feel
So I didn't realise that I actually like left like marks like cigarettes does. It doesn't leave like nicotine marks, but like see my friend smokes vapes in his car and he has to always like wipe his window every now and again because it leaves like a coating. So imagine what's doing to our lungs.
That's the thing though, because like it took so long for them to discover the downside of smoking that it makes me think, you know, in 10 years' time that they're going to come back and say all this stuff about
Cameron was
vaping.
like, in 5 years' time they'll know the effects. I'm like, it'll probably take longer than 5 years.
Mhm.
Or they'll probably know about it in 5 years, but maybe take a wee bit longer to tell us.
I love how Beth is on our live just telling people off like she does in her life. Thanks, Beth.
Yeah.
I think you've given me a cold. I feel all stuffy.
Good, somebody else can share it with me. Cheers, Kieran. That's your Christmas present.
Do you know what? Do you know what I was gonna do if we were gonna go live while we were wrapping presents? See, for the cover photo, I wanted to like wrap us in wrapping paper and just say we're your Christmas present.
I like that idea. Next year, guys.
Becky, I will die on this hill. It can be Happy Christmas, okay?
Did she say Merry Christmas?
She says it's not happy, it's merry.
Yeah.
No, it can be happy too.
Happy Merry Christmas. That's the new. That's what we're starting. The Happy Merry Christmas trend.
Spock's mom says, "Hello, evil goo." Spock sends his love. I feel like I've missed something here. I don't know what you're talking about. Rob Baker says, "You guys are legends. Hope the channel
Who sent
continues to take off." Who sent what?
This thing about Spock. Where is it?
Yeah, Spock's mom.
Oh, right, okay. Oh.
Why do you know the person?
No, my mum used to call me Spock's baby when I was little.
Are you Danielle's mum?
No, because my ears were always quite. So she'd call me
I don't
Spock's-
actually remember what Spock looks like.
Spock's baby because my ears.
Lisa asks, "What's our big goal for 2025?" Oh, Evil Goo is a person in the chat. Hi, Evil Goo.
So what's our goal? What is our goal?
We want to reach. How many subscribers did we say? Was it?
I can't
30?
remember. It changed all the time.
I feel like we said 30,000.
I feel like
How many subscribers did I tell you? Because that was the number. I feel like it was 30,000.
30,000 because we've managed
That's
to
like
gain
double what we're at now.
15, and that's not even been within a year. So
Yeah, that's the plan.
I mean, I think we could hit 50.
But we're aiming low so we can exceed the expectations.
Yeah.
Whereas if we aim too high, we might be disappointed. So Becky says 8 million.
8 million, yeah.
It's definitely aiming high. What's the weather like
That
over
would be
here?
a dream.
8 million?
Yeah, imagine we just like blew up and hit 8 million.
I just don't see it happening. Even Ari Katerina's got she's got 4 million.
Don't compare yourself.
But she's like the biggest cleaning channel. So, you know, that's a fair comparison.
Where's your pen and notebook?
In my bag?
Which is.
I don't actually know if it is in here, by the way. It's not. I don't know where it is. There will be a pen somewhere in this house. Yep, okay. The notebook's in the kitchen. I'm fairly confident. Do not come back in here. That's your last warning.
Do you want to come to it?
No, I'm
We'll see it
I'm
once we-
literally talking to
We'll see it once we
46 other
finish
people right
the
now.
live.
46.
One of you is amazing, the other sucks. We all know who you're talking about.
I know.
I'm the amazing one.
You've got Mac, I've got Beth.
That's fine.
That's what we should do. Never mind hashtag Team Danielle, Team Stephanie. Just go hashtag Team Mac, Team Beth. Or what is it? Team Mike, Team Liz. Don't hate me. I'm sorry.
Who's Mike and Liz? Oh, because they don't like getting called. That took me a minute there. I'm like, who's Mike and Liz?
Maybe you should go vape.
Listen, it's been a long day.
We say that every time. Every day's a long day.
Do you know what? I've had a long day. My kids have been driving me crazy. It's one of those days. I've already had my rant and moan about it to you. So, yeah.
I was going to say, feel free to rant and moan, but maybe not. In case certain people are watching.
No. I mean, okay, yeah, no, I could rant and moan about some stuff.
Go for it.
The daughters, people with daughters, wow.
She's still, the daughter's only tiny. You've still got it all to come.
I know, she's just 100-year-old and the sass and attitude she gives me, I'm like, I'm a boy mum, like, I'm not used to this. How do you do it? She's gonna make me go more grey than I already am going.
You're not going grey.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
It's
you-
hidden by the blonde.
Hidden well.
Yeah. There's just like wee bits here and there.
Do you
don't
know,
notice it.
like, see when
That's why I
I
went blonde.
go grey, I hope I go like full grey.
Full
because-
like white.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. Like
I want to be
grey.
white.
Like when I start getting enough grey, I'm gonna just dye my hair grey and just live the grey life.
No, I want to be like straight up white, like Dumbledore.
So I'll be grey
White.
and you can be white, and
Yeah.
then people can still tell us apart.
Yeah, I think it will be white though, because the grey hairs I get are very, very white.
Well, then the white hairs. Not grey
Well,
hairs.
white hairs.
What?
No.
Right, one cookie and then go to bed. Seriously. Like, do not interrupt again.
Can I have chocolate one and then
That's
One
two cookies, man.
One cookie.
One cookie.
Choose. And
So
then bed.
I did make cookies, guys. The dog looks like an extension of Danielle's jacket. So it looks like she's petting herself.
Do you know what this is? This is very. Do you know what's very
It does
simple?
look like him. Just sitting there petting yourself.
Good girl. Good girl.
Everybody's saying hang a sock on the door or a sign on the door. See what we're doing on live stream.
That's a good idea though.
But unfortunately, my living room door doesn't close because
Yeah,
there's a
big
gate
gate.
like wedged into the door jamb. Is that what it is?
The hinge, the door, yeah,
Yeah.
and that wee bit. The wee.
How's the postcards going? We've got 3
Got three.
postcards so far, and we're excited. And they're gonna look so good on the walls. We're-
Steph said today, like, if we've got anybody else that sent us postcards, like
Oh.
from America or
Santa,
whatever, they'll probably
lie down.
be on the
Like-
way and not be here just yet.
There we go. Go in between us.
So we're
and hide
hoping for
them.
more. But the ones we've got will look so lovely. We both said that they'll look so lovely on the wall.
I know. I think the problem I'm gonna have is like every time we get a postcard, I'm gonna look at the picture and be like, okay, I want to go here now,
Yeah.
and I want to go here now. No, just kind of like base a travel map on all these postcards that we get sent. We're knocking on your door like, hi, you're a fan. Can we stay with you? But no, seriously, that place in Germany looks amazing. Hold the phone up, please.
I'm drinking my cold tea.
I can't do that. I can only drink when it's just been poured. That's why I never drink it.
I want to send you a postcard. We have the address.
In a couple of descriptions of videos. I will try and I will try and remember to put the address in the actual channel information thing.
Like the notice board.
No, like the thing that,
About us.
yeah, the About
Yeah.
Us page. Right, Xander. Okay. Go back over to
Good
your
morning,
side of
Lynn.
the sofa.
Where
She'll be in Australia, I'm guessing, Lynn. Christina, lovely to see us.
what do we think of American accents?
To be honest, I don't hear accents very well.
So there's just so many different American accents. I like a Texas kind of cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that kind of American accent. I don't know. I think a lot of the we can't differentiate. Is that the right
Yeah.
word? Between the different accents, a lot of them sound very similar to us.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, and especially like I know anybody, you're probably going to hate this, but like Canadian accent to an American accent, I find that really hard to tell the difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, so one of the YouTubers I watch, Emily Norris, she's Canadian but lives in the UK and has done for a long time, but you can still hear her Canadian
Yeah.
accent.
And then I guess like every area, like every state, sorry, oh, like the different areas within that state have variations of that kind of accent as well. Because even in Fife, you can go to
Oh,
a different
yeah.
place in Fife and it sounds different. So yeah, I don't think there's any accents that I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I'm trying to think.
My husband hates the American accents, like he is, but I think it's because he is so sick of the kids watching YouTube.
And
So it's not so much that he hates your accent, he's just so sick of American YouTubers. And then he always says specifically,
I've got
the
dog hair in my mouth.
he always says specifically the kids' videos that they watch, right? But I probably watch more YouTube than they do. So really, he just hates you and Mac and Beth, and Bonnie. Bobby.
Speak to Dan in a English accent.
Why?
And so Jacob started like being like, Daddy. So I go, Daddy, I want a pony, Daddy. Like that. And Jacob goes, Daddy, Daddy.
I'm a bit more concerned about why you call him Dad and Daddy, to be honest.
It's off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
And she goes, Daddy, I want a pony.
I know whenever you hear English accents on like TV shows and films and stuff, it's always that kind of accent,
Yeah,
isn't it?
like the old English.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or like the Queen's English.
Yeah, the Queen's English. Yeah. I want a pony and I want a skateboard. Yeah. It's always when I'm like, I want to do this or I want to do that. And then I think, oh, Daddy, I want a pony. My spoiltness comes out, so I have to match it with the accent. Alright, I thought we lost something. Where are we?
Oh, so
my eyes are really. You're better
okay.
taking
Can
this
we
'cause
take it off
hurts-
charge now?
It hurts my eyes. I need to start putting
Okay.
glasses on. I think
So,
I'm getting to that age.
As usual, we're behind on the comments because
Yeah.
we just get sidetracked.
We get-
I
yeah.
feel like I'm talking more posh now that you've done
Here,
that.
darling. Would you like a cup of tea?
Okay, so Beth is asking. Oh wait, there. So you said hi, old mare. Is there somebody on here called old mare? Or are you just insulting someone? Okay, so the postcard thing is, yeah, so because of our office now, we really want everybody to send us postcards from around the world because we're both suck at geography, and when people tell us where they're from, we're like, well, that's somewhere.
It's in this region.
Yeah, so we figured, send us postcards, we can put it on the walls, we can kind of match up places with people. But considering I really struggle to remember everyone's names, I'm not sure how confident I am that this is actually going to help. But it's going to look good anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
And we really appreciate the nice messages that
Yeah.
people are sending. So yeah, so that's the postcard thing. Where are we at? Becky says we need to see your kids. So maybe one day. But so we had a plan when we did the food bank video that we were going to get the kids involved and we were going to make like a let them race around the supermarket thing.
Like a supermarket
And
sweep.
we got a lot of pushback from viewers, like, don't show your kids. And
it was more about like turning the channel into like one of those family channels.
yeah, and that was never going to happen. But yeah, we totally understand. Like, I wasn't too keen on like.
I've never really been one for like posting
Yeah.
that much about my kids on social media, or do you mean you'll maybe get the odd post like first day of school or a birthday now and again. It's not even like every birthday or
Yeah.
every event. I'm not, and my partner's just, he's a no. He has no social media at all, so he
Yeah.
hates the kids being on
I
social
never
media.
realised that actually, that he doesn't have
No, he
social
has no
media.
social media.
If you wanted to see when the kids are bed, whatever.
No, but they're not.
Yeah, and we're addressing that right now. Go to
Bye.
bed.
Good night.
Yeah, seriously. If I see you down here again, you're actually going to bed like 2 hours early tomorrow because you're already half an hour past bedtime. So go. Now. She's got big ears, that one.
I know,
But,
I should get up for all the way up
I
there.
don't have big ears. I'm sitting watching you.
Go to bed.
We shouldn't be watching it either.
Wait, how are you watching it?
It's on YouTube.
Right, well, get off of YouTube, Madison. This child never learns. Anyway, me, my husband, and the kids normally take like a photo on Christmas Eve of us all in our Christmas jammies. Maybe I'll share that with you guys.
That's a nice idea, but we don't have matching jammies this year, so it won't be me.
If Beth watched the video, she would know about the postcard thing. She's a video watch faker. Although I was on her live and there was something mentioned and I can't remember what it was now, and I was like, no idea what this is, and everyone started being like, Steph's a fake fan because I didn't know. Have you had the high winds in Fife? Yes, we have. And you know, it's so loud, so loud. And my husband keeps sleeping with the window like really open and it keeps slamming shut, and I'm like,
Yeah, I've got one of
jumping away.
those. I don't have a window in my bathroom, so we've got like a fan, and you can hear it coming through the fan. It must be like it must be vented through into the roof, but you hear it coming through the fan.
Yeah. So yeah, we've definitely got the high winds.
And I felt it when I was coming out in my car today. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've had to drive to Kirkcaldy a few times over the last week, like 6 times or something stupid like that. And driving it along the motorway, the cars, like, I'm like, having to like keep it straight. Let's have a look. I'm Old Grey Mare. Oh, that's Laurie Appleton. Like your mugs, but paper, Beth. No idea what that means. I feel like I miss stuff when I'm reading the comments. Mama
Have you-
Roach says don't show the kids, it's dangerous. Christina agrees about the privacy. So does Star Stuff.
It's not even that, but now it's like they've got AI, right? So I seen this video and it was trying to bring awareness to parents. And it's that someone's took a video of a child and used the AI to like mimic their voice and obviously their photos and made a video, like an obscene video. We'll say that, I don't know if that's the right word, but like a not very nice video.
Yeah.
Using that child's voice and that child's appearance, and do you know what I mean? It's even stuff like that. And then where could that be shared to? I don't know.
Yeah.
I end up going into a rabbit hole and it scares me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And on that positive note, Pam Stone is a new subscriber because of the I Nearly Died video. Well, thankfully I didn't.
subscribing.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
subscribing. I didn't die. I'm here, and we'll be
Thank
getting a
God.
postcard from Pam.
Woo!
Yay! I've been putting bubble wrap under all my neighbours' doormats for years now. Still haven't been caught. I love that. That's
I'm
like
gonna do that to you.
no, you need to level up it and use those. Do you know those like what are the things that you throw? Firecrackers.
the pop-
Is that what they're called?
I call them poppers.
Maybe they're called.
But
Poppers.
they're not called poppers, because poppers are something else. But yeah, I think they're called firecrackers. But I call them poppers.
I don't actually think they're called firecrackers. They're called something that use
If
them.
I ever fall out with you, I'm going to put styrofoam all along your step.
Oh, actually, that makes me feel sick. Like, see, even just the word just brings like bile to my throat.
Is it styrofoam or is it?
So I've always called it polystyrene.
But is styrofoam not that we?
So styrofoam's the American word for polystyrene.
Right, okay. So it's polystyrene.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would do to you if we fell out. I don't know.
Send me loads
What
of
do you
videos
hate?
of disgusting
I obviously
sex.
don't know you as well as you know me.
There's not much I don't like.
I'm gonna need to figure this out now.
Bad smells.
Spiders. I'll just get somebody to send a box of spiders to
Do you know what? I think doing this with you and being like that
That would not.
hero persona, like, right, okay, there's a spider, I've got to do this, I've got to save her from the spiders.
That wouldn't help in the
It's-
situation where you open a letter and loads of spiders come out of it. Okay.
Oh,
What are you saying?
that's your reminder from Pete.
Oh yeah, my husband messaged, like, I'm so bad at remembering to take medication that my husband literally messages me at the same time every night to take the medication, and I still don't remember. Normally he has several reminders, so like in an hour's time there'll be another reminder and you'll be like, did you take it? And I'll be like, no, I forgot.
What is a traditional Christmas dinner for us here?
You go first,
Well,
because it's different for different people.
So, like turkey or chicken, or both. Usually both. Carrots, parsnips, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes. I'm trying to think. I never make the,
Okay.
the dinner.
So pigs and blankets or a
Pigs and
mass.
blankets, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuffing, but I'm the only one in my house that
Oh,
likes stuffing.
yeah.
So even if I make like a Sunday dinner, I always like stuffing. But
Yorkshire puddings.
yeah.
Mashed turnip. That's my favourite.
Mm.
Do you have turnip?
No.
I love turnip. Cauliflower cheese. I
Dan
quite
likes
like.
garlic bread.
With a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, or like a Sunday roast
No,
garlic bread, but
no,
yeah.
that's wrong. It's wrong. I can see why it would be nice.
I don't like
um,
garlic bread that much. I
but
think
it's
maybe
not
have, like,
traditional.
one-
So a traditional
That's
dinner
fine.
though
Yeah.
would be turkey and all the trimmings, and those trimmings vary from household. And then pigs and blankets and Yorkshire puddings. That's a traditional dinner.
So
Christmas
the last
pudding.
3 years we've went to Dan's family, and Dan's sister makes, like, she's the best cook in the world, and she spends about 3 days cooking Christmas dinner, and she makes her own cranberry sauce.
So I don't like
And
cranberry sauce.
That's my favourite part of Christmas dinner is the
Is it?
cranberry sauce. Being able to dip everything into the cranberry sauce. Yeah. I love it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Do you know every time somebody asks us about food, I'm like, yeah, it turns out I'm fussier than I thought. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. What if anybody else is from the UK, what do you guys have for your Christmas dinner?
Or
Brussels
anywhere.
sprouts. That's a staple
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Miss Stampede. What about Yorkshire pudding? Yep, Becky, Yorkshire pudding. Mash rutabaga.
Rutabaga?
What is that?
Rutabaga?
What's that? Zodiac.
Grandpa from My 100-year-old grandpa from Argentina still loves to go outside and point at the sky with his right arm. Point at the sky with his right arm with
I feel
all
like
fingers.
he's like trolling us.
He looks
maybe.
so handsome with the tiny little mustache after all these years.
Simon says sprouts must have sprouts. So what I'm going to do with sprouts this year is I've seen a recipe, trying to think who shared it. It was a YouTuber, I can't remember who. But it's like cream cheese with bacon and something else and sprouts. I need to find it. It's going to be difficult. I don't remember which YouTuber. I don't remember the recipe.
You're just going to have to watch
Don't
really
remember the
YouTube.
ingredients. I'll check my search history.
Yeah,
But
he's trolling.
Just leave them
Those
off of
honey
you
glazed
unless you say
parsnips,
something
yeah.
bad.
Yeah. That's
Honey glazed parsnips. Yeah, I like doing that with carrots. Honey glazed carrots are awesome. I'm doing Christmas dinner this year. I always put a post up on Facebook like every year to say, you know, if you're going to be alone for Christmas, reach out, let me know. Everybody always likes it, but nobody ever reaches out. Like, surely there's people alone.
Probably, but I think, do you remember
My friend's alone and I'm kidnapping her. She's not got a choice.
There's not enough like goodness in the world where you see something like that and you reach out, and if it's not someone you're close with, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There was one
Reaching out
year.
on Christmas, a lot of people don't feel I don't know. It's not embarrassment, but like
Yeah.
some people probably
We're quite
just don't
lucky in
wanna-
our area though, because there's quite a lot of places open on Christmas
Mhm.
that are serving Christmas dinner to people.
Yeah.
Which is good.
There's what pub was it? There's a pub that's serving. It's just stovies. It's not Christmas dinner or anything, but on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, just for like a one place to sit if you're on your own or
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
yeah.
There was one year. It was when I was pregnant with Madison. So I was 18, and I had really bad sickness. And at the time, I didn't know, you know, you could get medication for it if you were sick. You just basically got told, oh, you know, sickness is part of being pregnant. But I was really sick, and I don't really like bacon, and so things I didn't like was worse when I was pregnant. And on Christmas Day, we had our downstairs neighbour who was on his own come up for dinner, and my dad at the time who was on his own came along for dinner, and I just spent the whole time just throwing up. Like, I couldn't even eat any of the dinner. But my partner at the time entertained.
Would you invite a homeless person for dinner?
Yeah. If somebody was going to be on their own, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd obviously be very careful, you know, with my kids around and stuff. But we don't always have my kids on Christmas because the older three go to their dads. We alternate. But on those years, we tend to go to my mother-in-law's. But yeah, absolutely. I think generally speaking, we don't have homeless on the streets here. They do tend to be housed.
So yeah, but you do get the odd person on the street. Obviously, where we stay, it's not so common. But
Yeah.
then, like, if you go through to Edinburgh or whatever, you got a lot of.
Yeah, because I mean,
People on the
I've been
streets.
homeless when I was pregnant with Madison. So not that long after Christmas dinner. It was May time. I became homeless because my partner at the time hadn't paid any of the bills. You know, there was a little bit of like financial and emotional abuse there. We lost the flat that we were renting, and I ended up having to go into homeless accommodation. I was homeless for about a year before I managed to get a house and stuff. So yeah, absolutely would have somebody homeless for Christmas dinner because I've been there.
The council here do usually try and put you up into homeless accommodation, but then it's still your choice if you want to take that accommodation or if you want to
Yeah, so I was put into
be homeless in another kind of way.
Yeah, I was put into a B&B for a few weeks, and then I was put into like a women's shelter kind of thing for a few months, and then I was put into a supported living arrangement flat because of my age and being a teen parent pretty much. And then after about a year I got a flat of my own, and then my son was born and he had a skin condition and the flat was not suitable. They wouldn't allow me to make the alterations that were needed for him, and so after going through all of that, I ended up having to move into a private accommodation, which was a lot more expensive anyway. So can I see the comments?
Yeah. Christmas pudding, traditional Christmas pudding.
Ugh, I don't like it.
You don't like, but what is your? Is it trifle? Is it Christmas? Actually,
I
Christmas
don't like
pudding
any.
Or...
I don't like any of them because I don't like cold custard or the spongy things.
I
that
don't
you
like
get-
warm
that you-
custards. It's got to be. It's got to be cold. Or I do like I can eat it, but if you were to be like, do you want warm or cold custard? I would choose the cold custard.
So I don't like cold custard, so I don't like the trifle.
Right. Okay.
And I don't like the spongy
Mhm.
things in the trifle. I would just eat the jelly and if around the
Yeah.
spongy things, and I'd eat the cream. And I don't like Christmas pudding because I don't like any part of it. I
Okay.
don't like the alcohol in it. I don't like the dried fruit.
Right. Okay.
So neither.
We.
Ice cream is fucking fruit.
I went off trifle after having Olivia. So even like we get the wee trifle yogurts, I can't eat them anymore, and I keep trying, and they just don't taste the same. I remember growing up though, at one of my grandparents' houses, she used to always make a Christmas dinner, a Christmas pudding, but you put money in it. So you'd get like 10p, £1, and it was always like you'd eat it to see
I've heard that, yeah.
what money you got, but I don't know if I
'Cause
ever
that's
actually
lucky.
enjoyed it, or if it was like I just wanted to be like, am I getting the pound? Am I getting the 5p? Or so last year, Dan's sister got these like gingerbread houses. They're like chocolate. They were really good. They looked really.
Did
really
you have
well.
to build them yourself?
No, they were already pre-built. It was like brownie gingerbread houses.
Oh, cool.
I'll try and get the photo.
Yeah.
You can put it up for inspiration for people. But I think she actually like bought them from someone.
Ask her. Or from someone, not
Yeah.
like from a supermarket.
No, I think it was from someone.
Cool. You could
Yeah.
probably make it though, like just make
Yeah.
brownies and then layer them and
And
then.
Yeah, and it had
Nice.
like a dusting of
That sounds good.
icing. Yeah, it was really good. That was my favourite part.
Just doing
Was
that
it
again
last
this
year
year.
or was it the year before?
Was it not the year before?
Maybe the year before, I can't remember.
So the plan is for us. We're having Christmas dinner at my house, the 6 of us, and then I'm kidnapping my friend Stevie because she's going to be alone on Christmas, and bringing her. She doesn't want to come, but she doesn't have a choice. I was like, "You're not spending Christmas alone. I'm coming to get you." And then on Boxing Day, we're going to my mother-in-law's. What's figgy pudding? Is that not Christmas pudding? Is that not the name for it?
It's not like a kid.
Yeah, is that not the name for the?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like any kind of dessert. I'm a very sweet tooth kind of person. My favourite dessert is cheesecake.
That's my favourite as well, actually. What
Yeah.
kind though?
To be honest, any as long as it's like so I can. So see like supermarket cheesecake and stuff. I'm not that keen on it.
You like the one from that cafe that we go to though?
Yeah, the Bridge Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
a good,
biscuit
that's a good
cheesecake. That's, yeah.
yeah.
But that must be
I
store
used to like-
because I've seen it in another shop. It's do you know Hanny's Takeaway?
All right, okay, yeah, but no, they buy it from someone that makes cheesecakes, so they know.
Ah, okay. I thought they all made it in house until I seen it in that other shop and I was so disappointed.
I used to like, is it Heavenly
Sure.
Desserts? And is it Legally? I don't know, I think it might be shut down now, but they changed the recipe, and the only reason I know they changed the recipe was because it was a wee bit different. I think the base was different, and I was like, nah, they've ruined it.
Did you tell them? Did you give them
No,
feedback?
no.
They could have changed it back.
But I think I've had cheesecake from most places in Fife to find the best cheesecake.
So what's the verdict? Where's the best cheesecake?
Right now, I think Bridge is pretty much up there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Deb Macy says hi. Hello. She almost missed this, but she's glad that she caught some of it. Yeah, we'll probably be here a while, to be honest.
There's a few.
Or did I? Okay, I need to go back. Beth eats raw llama faces.
Yeah,
for
that's
Christmas.
what I wanted you to read.
Where do you even come up with this stuff? That's so random. Oh, so rutabaga is sweet, so that is turnip.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TC loves us. Woo.
Might have to make your own session.
I'm guessing like this is the Saturday night hangout
All right,
section.
okay, yeah.
Who knows? My husband tells me his grandmother used to do that, and everyone was scared of breaking their teeth with the coins in the
Oh
pudding.
right, yeah. I never even thought about that. I think
I would be more scared
break
of
it-
choking.
I think you break it. You're aware that it's in there, so it's not like you're going to accidentally take a bit that's too big without checking that you've not.
But if you're a small child.
Well, I was a small child. I mean, I'm talking like from the age of 4.
All right, okay. So just tell people there's money in it.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever, like, I've only seen this on American movies, but like the wishbone from the
chicken
turkey?
or turkey as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get in a chicken as well.
Does anybody ever keep the wishbone and make the wish?
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Every time we cook chicken, anything. I done it the other night with. Took the chicken
I wouldn't
apart.
even know which part is the wishbone.
So I took the chicken apart to make. I made soup with the chicken, like carcass and the stock and whatever else. And
I thought you were a buyer, not a baker.
I like making soup, and if we make like a chicken dinner, I like to then use.
I know
the
these
leftover...
infamous chicken dinners that you talk about every single live that I've still never been invited to.
So we always have a wee bit left over, like chicken on the bone here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to make, like I like to boil it up, make
you could
a kind of stock with it, and then use it
yeah.
for soup.
If you had space, you could like start your own like homestead and like have like canned stock and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You never know. You know,
one day,
once we buy our own house, we could have a wee.
Yeah, when we live together, we'll have like one of those giant like walk-in pantries and like.
By the way, every idea we have, it's like this house that we're talking about buying together.
It's non-existent house.
It's non-existent, and every other week we're like, oh, we should do this, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. We're going to need an absolute mansion by the time we're ready to move in.
Yeah.
We need a room for this and a room for that.
Well, no, because by the time it happens, the kids will all be grown up and it'll just be us two.
Well, yeah, that's fine. As long as I have a walk-in wardrobe, I'm cool with everything else.
And I don't even care about that. If I could, I would just get my clothes down to like a capsule wardrobe. I just don't see how it's possible in Scottish weather.
No.
Bailey's cheesecake. Not a fan of Bailey's, but I feel like that would be nice. It would be really creamy.
Yeah, that would be good.
Have we tried Millie's cookies?
No.
Do you get Millie's cookies in the UK?
I don't know, but I've not seen them.
Oh no, wait. That was Lisa. So yes. Thank you, Crystal. Definitely not to trade right from Max. Suck it.
What did it say? Definitely not to. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you must get Millie's cookies here because that was Lisa.
Yeah, I've never seen, heard, or.
So I made chocolate chip cookies.
And they were so good.
Yeah, they taste like cake. They were very cakey.
They're very
That was
good.
a new recipe that I've
I
done.
could have definitely ate more of them.
And then we go and get them. They're in the kitchen.
Are
If
they?
you want some more? We still have some. I also made loads and just like froze the dough in balls. So I'm gonna send some away with her so she can make more when she's at home and they can be hot. And then we made sugar cookies, and then I think either tomorrow or the next day we're gonna make ginger biscuits and oat biscuits as well. And the kids still need to decorate the Christmas sugar cookies. Where are we at with the comments?
Shortbread.
It's similar to I think it is a similar recipe. They're just called sugar cookies.
It tastes like shortbread, love it.
It does, doesn't it? But so it's the kids are going to decorate it.
Oh well, sorry.
No. Just spitting crumbs at me. No, so we obviously have that full tray through there, but then also we still have like I doubled all the batches to send stuff with you guys. So I was just saying to everybody that we have some in the freezer for the cookie dough for you.
To just put another.
Yeah, and then but also I still have like see that number of sugar cookies that
everyone
are through there.
needs a step in their life.
See the number of sugar cookies that are through there. I have enough dough to make that number again.
You should make them again.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Well, the plan is like half to you and half to Stevie. I need to give Stevie some of the cookies as well.
She's also got meals that she's made, and they're in her freezer for me as well.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a step in their life.
It's just at this time of year I like to just make food and give it to people. It's the only time of the year that I cook. Sometimes. I don't know where we're at with these comments. It's hard keeping up. I don't know how other people do it.
Move your laptop because Xander keeps standing on it.
Yes. This laptop's been through so much. I'm impressed it survived.
He's wanting the cookie. You're not getting my cookie.
You'll be sick. You've had a cookie.
I don't share either.
Okay, so TC said, "Hey woman, probably too young. Remember for bed that program. My God, is I had you there." I don't know if there's a translation issue here, but that didn't compute in my brain. Is this making sense to you? This comment. TC, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I think
No.
it's a translation issue.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this. But it's just so good.
It was just a BBC Foods recipe as well. There's nothing special about it. It was they're very cake-like cookies. I like the chewy, melt in your mouth cookies. So if anybody has a good chocolate chip cookie recipe that kind of fits that, you know, like kind of crunchy on the outside but gooey, chewy
Soft
in the
on the
middle.
inside.
Yeah, that's the kind of cookie that I like. They're too cakey for me, those ones. But I'm looking forward to making the oat cookies. I also got some walnuts that I'm going to chop up and put in, but I'll be the only one that eats them because nobody in my house really likes nuts. So I'm looking forward to them. Do
A
you
bit
like?
of white chocolate and walnuts.
Yeah, I could put white chocolate in, but also there's going to be golden syrup in it, so that'll be kind of sweet enough.
I like the white chocolate and almond nuts.
I'll
ones
maybe
from
drizzle white chocolate
Subway.
over the top.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
making me feel a bit hungry. Had my favourite pudding at the zoo volunteer appreciation dinner a couple of weeks ago, bread and butter pudding. So for anybody that doesn't know, Simon, huge zoo fanatic, volunteers at the zoo. So I'm glad you got to do that. That sounds fun.
I like a bit of bread and butter pudding.
I don't like it. I didn't actually know it was a thing until last year, and Pete mentioned it, and I was like, that's gross.
I never
I think
used
his
to.
mum makes it just for him.
Alright, okay, I never used to like it. That's it, sit down.
Just catching up. You keep talking while I'm reading.
I'm like, what were we talking about?
Oh, Beth went away. Bye, Beth.
Bye,
you're,
Beth.
You're probably gone. I'm sorry. Bye,
thanks,
Beth.
Thanks for being here the time that you've been here.
Oh, hi, Colleen. Colleen's in, and I just watched your Christmas cleaning video today where you were cleaning for the 72 hours.
Where do you find the time to watch these videos?
I watch
and do all the stuff that you do.
I watch everything on 2x speed so that I can fit it all in.
Did anybody, probably just from this country though, watched when they were younger that sorry Sander, that kids program Bernard's Watch,
Oh, yes.
and he had the
I
pocket
always
watch,
wanted one.
and he pressed the top of it and it just paused time.
And the Queen's Nose. Have you ever seen that one? I used
This
to
is you.
look 50
You've
times.
got something. You need to let me in on the secret. Like,
Okay.
how are you stopping time?
The secret is you go to bed at 2 a.m.
Right, okay.
and you wake up at 7 a.m. You watch everything on 2x speed and you multitask. That's the secret. So you don't sleep, you watch everything sped up and you do multiple things at one time. And you never finish any task that you start.
Yeah, see, all of that does not sound like I could do that. I need my sleep. Like, I'm even at 8 hours, I struggle. I'm exhausted. I need 10 hours to feel rested. The not finishing
I
tasks.
can't even imagine getting 10 hours of sleep.
The not finishing tasks for me, like.
Watch my tripod then, mister.
No, I can't. You know me, if I start something, it's like, I need to finish that before I can leave.
Also, though, in terms of the cooking and everything, I can't take all the credit because I kidnapped Stevie to help me with that as well. Because
Thanks,
so normally I do it all myself, and it just takes forever. So on this occasion, but also normally I'll buy all the stuff one day, then do the cooking on one day, then do the baking on another day. Whereas on this occasion, I kidnapped Stevie, we went down the town, we did all the shopping, we did all the cooking, and we were going to start the baking, but there was a family emergency on her side, and so we couldn't do that. So yeah, I couldn't do it without friends. That's the other secret.
Yeah, got to let people in.
Yeah. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you, Colleen. And good luck with your house move as well.
I was thinking after the Christmas period, both of our houses are probably going to be a bit of a mess.
I mean, mine's a mess right now. And we're not
Mine
even
isn't
over
that
the
great either. I was thinking before we go back to work, we could maybe do a like.
Just do our own houses.
Well, no, I was thinking about coming to each other's house.
That's what I meant. Like, do our own houses together is what I meant. Yes, let's do that.
And before we get back to like doing other people's houses.
But before I commit to this,
Mhm.
are you going to yell at me if I don't clean to your standards
No.
in your house? in
No,
your house,
no.
though.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you don't sound very sure.
No, like it's fine. I won't yell at you or anything, but I might go back once you finish and just fix the wee bits and bobs.
So am I going to be a help or a hindrance?
You're gonna be a help. Because
Okay,
it's
good.
just
That's
like
fine then.
at least
Just wanted
takes
to
half the
clarify
task.
that. You all heard it here. She's not allowed to yell at me.
It takes like half the task away. Like
Yeah.
anybody
Okay,
doing
good.
anything, I now appreciate. I'm past that point of being like, you're not doing it right. I'm past that now.
It
I
sounds
mean, I
like you
have
still
to.
have feelings there.
I have to be past. No, I have to be. I have to be past it. No one's
It's okay, just
doing
breathe.
it.
Just breathe.
Do you know what? I have to, like, so my oldest, he does the dishes quite a lot. So he gets like a chore or a couple of chores to do every day, and then he gets pocket money. So he does the dishes quite a lot, and oh my god, he can never do them right. Never. There's always like stuff
Yeah,
left on the plates, and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just like, now I'm like, okay, I'll just wash the plate again. It's fine. So
Just give him a different job.
I was just trying to find a different job
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have.
It's
Sometimes
either
I'll just
that-
give them a damp cloth and say, just go and wipe everything.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just like, skirting boards, door
Mhm.
frames, the banister.
That's a good idea.
I'm like, you can't
Just
mess
wipe
that
everything.
up, you know, just
Yeah.
a damp cloth, off you go.
Just not any of the walls. Well, in my house.
Yeah, in your house.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at?
I don't know, we get so sidetracked.
That's the best part about these though. You
Yeah.
don't, there's no script, you just
We
roll
just
with
go,
it. Yeah. Zombie said that her name's Colleen, so she felt special for a moment. Well, hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
Yeah.
You're special.
Yeah. My favourite is oatmeal dates with walnuts or pecans. I don't really like dates, but oatmeal cookies with walnuts are going to be good. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Oh, Crystal says that Colleen is special as well. Oh, shucks. That always makes me think of Bashful from Snow White. Oh, the nostalgia TV shows that Bernard's watching Queen's Nose. Thanks, Crystal, for linking Colleen's channel. If anybody hasn't seen her, she does free cleans in the Netherlands, and she is awesome, and lots of butt shots as well. So head on over there for your for your viewing pleasure. An American Wife is in here as well. I actually don't know your name. I'm really sorry. But I have watched quite a few of your videos now. So again, if anybody hasn't watched her, head on over. Cozy vibes. Yep, it is cold here. Although I'm sweating in this, I'm just not taking it off.
I'm cold. My feet have
Oh,
been cold all day.
I literally have, like, you're surrounded by blankets. Use the My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I'm
one.
just not quite sure if any of them have dog sick on them.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Pete has already cleaned up. But that's not a very thick one. You can get the
It's fine.
Slytherin
It's
one
just
as
my
well.
feet that really need it.
Okie dokie. Where are we
Could I
at?
just bring slippers and like maybe buy another hoodie for your house? By the way, I bought the wrong pods for my coffee machine, but I think they're the ones that fit your coffee machine, so I'm just gonna bring them here.
Yeah, and just drink them here. Yeah. I'll keep them away from Madison.
Yeah, so she doesn't mix them up.
I don't know if
It's the Dos Gusto ones, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll probably
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
So my daughter, do you know what she did, right? I've probably told you guys this before, but I cleared out a drawer for my husband for his coffee plugs to go in. I got drawer dividers, I set them all up, I put labels on, like, it was so
It
good.
looked so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
And then my daughter mixed them up so he could get a surprise coffee. But what she didn't realise is that certain milks go with certain coffees. So now you go for a surprise and you get like the gingerbread coffee with the pumpkin milk. And it's disgusting. I mean, I don't drink any of it, but I've heard it's disgusting. And so now they're not getting drunk and the drawer's a mess and my husband hasn't refilled it and I can't reach because he's put them up high and it's just a whole thing. So when people come to my house, I'm like, have a surprise coffee, please, to empty this drawer. Who knows what you're going to get?
I'll have a surprise one next time I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You can tell us if it's disgusting or
And then
not.
I can put my coffees here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll even, because you'll make space.
Yeah.
Okay, Laurie's at her daughter's house right now baking Christmas cookies. Awesome. So what ones are you making? Let us know if you have any good recipes.
We got a box of like design your own biscuits for the tree. from Jacob's nursery on his last day on
Mhm.
Friday. So they're like pre-made biscuits, and they're all like different. So it's like Santa Claus, and
So
then
that'll be
there's,
those
like,
sugar
icing.
cookies. So that one
Okay.
that you just had, that'll be that.
there's
Okay.
icing to like put on them and decorate them. I was meant to do that with them today, but my kids were driving me crazy, so I
She ran
didn't.
away.
Yeah.
She came and hung out
I'll
with
probably
me
do that tomorrow.
instead. How far down? Danielle's pants are badass and awesome. They
Yep.
are.
Leather all the way. They're even flary at the bottom.
Are they
Body
actual leather? Like,
slit-
can I
they're
feel
not
them?
actual leather.
Oh, but they don't
They're
feel too
yeah,
bad.
they don't.
Yeah.
They're not like
And they're not. They don't look too tight and
no,
restricted either.
they're really stretchy.
Cool.
They look cool, but they're practical. Yeah, I like a wee leather
I
pant.
don't feel like badass, awesome, and practical go together. You're like, oh, you look great, and we're like, yeah,
Yeah, they're so
you can
practical
clean in
and they're
these.
stretchy. Yeah, do you know what? I probably could clean in these.
No, because I cleaned in black once and I bleached. I had these really cool cargo combat trousers that were black, and I bleached them. It was
You could just
devastating.
get a paintbrush and like so it's like
But it
spray bleach.
compromises the material as well. It doesn't just change the colour.
Alright, okay, so
Yeah.
that's not a good idea to do then. So like what's it called? When you
Tie-dye.
tie-dye but with bleach? See, that's not a good
No, probably
No.
not.
it's a shame. I just-
Cammy. See, I actually did know that. I did know that was your name. I just couldn't think of it when I read your American Wife. But yeah, I did know that. Because I kept getting you mixed up with the other Cammy that Bonnie was helping. What's our all-time must-watch Christmas movies? Oh, Mac has gifted memberships. So thank you, Mac. So 20 memberships for the month.
cool.
So let's see who gets them, because this is always fun.
So we get to choose who gets them?
No, look, it's random.
Alright, okay.
So let's see
Cool.
who gets memberships. Awesome. Thank you, Mac. And also, in terms of Christmas movie, we kind of covered this in the last live.
Mhm. The
What-
Grinch.
The Grinch is an absolute must. And Klaus is on Netflix, and it's an animated movie. That's my absolute favourite at the moment. And then do you know what movie I completely forgot about?
I don't know, but I forgot about one as well.
The Santa Claus.
I forgot about Polar
Movie.
Express.
I've never watched it. So sometimes when you look at me like that, I'm like,
So
it's
at
just
some
me for my
point over
life.
the Christmas period, I'm bringing my kids here. We're going to sit down, and even if they don't watch it, we're going to sit and watch Polar Express.
Has it not got weird animation though?
No.
Because I've seen other people watch it, like in passing, like I've like been passing through their house. Or
Listen, we're going to sit there and watch it.
well, then I'm gonna make you watch something that
That's
you
fine.
probably won't like.
That's fine. But you will like it though.
I don't think I will
Okay.
because I don't like the animation style. It looks weird.
Right, okay, yeah.
Home Alone, obviously,
Yeah,
everybody loves
yeah.
Home Alone. Although I think we both prefer the second one, don't we?
Yeah, the one when it's in New York.
Oh, TK in Canada loves the fact it's Dave Grohl. Yeah, my husband, biggest Foo Fighter fan. Everybody tag Dave Grohl in the comments. Reach out to me, Dave Grohl. Kristen missed a load of chatting. You have, but it's been absolute rubbish, so you've not missed
As
much.
usual, to be
Yeah.
honest.
The other Crystal is linked Midwest Magic. I think everybody came from Mac, so
Pretty much.
oh yeah, Cammy, I was in that live when she was saying that as well.
See you later.
Um,
Sanders going please walk.
so what are Pizzelle cookies? Oh, white chocolate and orange cookies. That sounds
Ooh.
amazing. I think white chocolate and lemon would be really nice.
I think,
as
do you know
well.
what, any kind of orange chocolate for me is just, yeah. It's a vibe.
Kristen, who's mad? I'm assuming you're joking, but if not, it's Midwest Magic Cleaning. Mac is like a super smart autistic clean for free guy. Yeah. Lynn says, hi, all my favourite cleaners. This is exciting. Mac, you normally come in and say hi and then you just either look or disappear. So it's nice to have you sticking to the end. Sad I didn't get one. Oh, hopefully next time. Is it Nettie? Next? Is that the name or is that
Ness.
something else?
Nanette.
Is it Annette? Is Net short for Annette? That's a name.
And yeah,
Annette.
Annette.
Am I saying it wrong?
Annette. No, yeah.
Mrs. Jack says that we're funny and our friendship and reason for this channel is such an inspiration. Oh, you're really sweet.
We are
Thank
funny.
you. I know, I'm hilarious.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't even mean to be funny. It's just our sheer stupidity that makes us funny.
To be honest, I don't even think I'm that funny, but I always just laugh at myself anyway. So
Yeah. I think we laugh at
if you
each
don't,
other.
if you don't think I'm funny, you can just laugh at me laughing at myself.
Yeah, or laughing at me or me laughing at her.
Kristen says we'll have to show around our houses sometime.
Well, I'm meant to do that.
So if you remember, which you now are, or maybe you always were. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at remembering that stuff. But as you remember, if you look at the very first members video we did, that's kind of my living room where we are right now, and I kind of show you the knickknacks and things I have on my shelves and stuff like that while I'm kind of cleaning. And then our very first video that we ever put on the channel was just myself cleaning my kitchen. And the thing is, right, it's titled, cleaning after a 3-day migraine. And that is true. I had a migraine and the kitchen was a mess because of it. But also, my kitchen just looks like that all of the time. I was just kind of not wanting to tell anybody that. So, but Beth has given me courage. Because she shares her house all the time and I watch her videos and I feel a lot better about myself because
But
I am the
your
same.
kitchen's never going to be tidy when you've got five.
I have 4 children.
I was going to say 5 people in the house, but
Oh, right,
6,
okay.
6 people in the house. Do you know when it's never going to be... It's never going to be tidy. It's never going to be that show home and it stays tidy. Once you tidy it, it's going to be a mess in literally a couple of hours.
Yeah. So my house is always a mess. But yeah, I will show you around one time. Maybe after me and Danielle do the cleaning each other's houses thing after Christmas, then I can show you my nice and tidy house. But you will never see my bedroom. I just feel like that's.
I was meant to bring you on my moving journey and give you a tour of my house and stuff.
Just full of false promises.
Do you know what? It took me a long time to feel comfortable with sharing my home environment. I feel like it's that's my personal space. It's my private area, and yeah, it took me a long time to be like, right, okay, I'm ready to share it with you guys. I think, yeah. I think I'm ready. I'm going to be ready. We're cleaning the house seats before.
Only do it when you're comfortable. And
Yeah,
you
we'll
never
do it.
have to do it.
We'll do it.
The channel is about, free cleaning for other people. But I feel like a lot of people are here for us, so we're happy to share. But Cami says that every time she films herself cleaning her house, nobody watches it, only when she cleans for free. What's she doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. It's just the algorithm will be tailored to the people who like to watch the free cleans. So they won't necessarily click videos where you're just cleaning your own house because that's not the audience that you're reaching.
Yeah.
Another channel growing a lot is Living with Cambria. They have a new baby every year. Living with Cambria was actually the very first cleaning for free channel I ever watched because she used to do a Helping Hand series. And that is also likely where I heard the saying progress, not perfection, which I didn't realise when we started this channel, and somebody else said that she says that a lot. So that's probably where I picked up that saying, and I just love it. And that's kind of the motto that we go with. But yeah, I don't really watch Living with Cambria anymore. I still am subscribed and I'll click on the occasional video for background noise to support her. But she's very good at cleaning and her house is immaculate. And I don't really like watching people clean spaces. But also
it's satisfying.
Yeah. But also her thumbnail's actually really overwhelming because there's so much going on. That's why I tend to, our thumbnails, we just tend to have one picture or 2 pictures, whereas she tends to have 6 different images and writing, and I just kind of scroll past it. But I do love Cambria as a person, and it was her Helping Hand series that really made me start watching. I seen that, and then I seen Ari Katerina, and then I found Mac, and then through Mac I found Barbie and Bonnie and Beth and Colleen and all of those. But yeah, if you do watching people cleaning their own houses, definitely check out Living with Cambria. And if you do like the free cleanings, which obviously you do because you're here, then you can check out her Helping Hand series specifically. Crystal found Cammie's videos through her drawer cleaning videos, so she enjoyed that series.
Drawer cleaning.
Yeah.
That was a good
as
video.
as Colleen says, title your video "I clean my house for free" because it is free cleaning.
Yeah.
You're not paying anybody. You're not getting paid. There's no judgment here. You guys rock. Oh,
I
thanks,
think
TK.
that's what makes it hard cleaning your own house, because it's an everyday job that you're not getting paid for.
Well, that's why Max says you have to change your perspective and treat it as a gift to yourself or a gift to somebody else. So like when I'm cleaning, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this for the future me, or I'm doing this so, you know, my husband can come down and make a soup and the kitchen's nice and clear, or, you know, I'm doing this so we can bake cookies with the kids. Like you just need to like, it doesn't work for me, to be honest, but
I'm just doing it so
it
my
does.
brain doesn't explode.
Yeah. Lisa's off for the night. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for
Bye,
joining
Lisa.
us. We always stay on these things like way
Too
longer
long.
than we planned to.
It's because we could just keep talking. We could probably do a talkathon.
Yeah,
Talkathon?
a talkathon.
Yeah. 24-hour talkathon.
We should just do that. Just
We
go
should do
around
like
like
a
holding the...
sponsored 24-hour talkathon.
People might get sick of my voice.
Well, they can
Listen
jump
to
in
you.
and out.
Yeah.
They can jump in and out. They don't have to watch it for the
that would be
24
fun,
hours.
actually, yeah. See, Cammy, Becky thinks you're awesome as well. Danielle's joined us. She's just home from Christmas drinks. Hope we're having a great night.
Hope you had a good night.
Yeah. Was that with your mum that you went out? That sounds good. I think we probably will actually go soon. I feel bad because you just joined, but other people are leaving as well. And
It's 20 to 11.
Yeah, it's 20 to 11. I'm kind of feeling tired. At least we don't have a clean tomorrow. I also feel really bad.
Do you know what? I'm actually glad that we didn't clean yesterday. I feel bad that we didn't clean yesterday, but usually like it takes me like the full week to be like, right, okay, I've got nothing in my washing basket, the house is all tidy, both bathrooms are clean, everything's been, I'm usually like reset the whole house by Friday, and then we go and do a cleaning on Friday, so I never get to enjoy it, and then by the time I'm back it's always a mess or something's out of place and my washing basket's full. So I actually got to sit on Friday. I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I got to just sit there and relax, and I actually was dozing and napping with my daughter on the couch. Remember I said, and I actually I thought I was late for the nursery run to go and get Jacob because I woke up at like 10 to 3, and I was like, I need to go, and forgot that his grandma's picking him up. So I went to the nursery and they're like, is Grand's got him? They're like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, it's one of those days. So I actually enjoyed being off so much that I forgot that, I actually had nothing to do all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to be able to just sit and enjoy the clean house.
Yeah. So our Christmas break has started early. What would you guys like to see? You know, it's coming up to the end of the year. We're kind of thinking of like a compilation video of like maybe our favourite cleans, kind of like what Mac did with the top 10 houses. Or, you know, we were thinking we could do like just sink cleans, or I was thinking toilet cleans, but then I thought that's maybe a bit too gross for like a full video on just toilet cleans.
I was thinking, I think we might probably do it for next year because we probably don't have a lot, but any like funny bits that we catch, or like falling over, or stuff
I
like
feel
that.
like that would be a lot more time consuming for me to find footage
yeah,
for
that's
that.
what I'm saying, like for
But if
next
we
year, and then
plan
we have
it,
a lot more.
if we plan it, then each time I edit footage, I can be like, oh, put that in that folder, put that in that folder. So we can do that for next year. Yeah.
Like, what do they call it?
The bloopers?
But yeah.
Is it bloopers? The outtakes?
Outtakes.
The unseen footage?
Yeah, we should do that eventually.
It'll just every one of it, it'll just be Danielle hurting herself in some way, making use of all the first aid kits that we've been sent.
I don't know, was it the last kitchen clean? The last one I done on my own?
What about it?
I dropped the phone.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was actually so panicked. I edited it.
That's why you edited it, so I wouldn't see you drop the phone.
But I was like, oh, I got the phone.
You know, after all this time, we still haven't put a phone case on that phone.
I know. We need to.
Um,
We'll do that over the Christmas. That could be our Christmas present to the business.
Yeah, a phone case.
Okay.
A phone. And we have already cracked the screen, which is you know, you'd think we'd learned.
It's still usable.
Okay, let's have a look what people have said. Yeah, Colin, I never know how to tag specific people either. Danielle was out with her mum and her mum's friends, home early and no headache tomorrow. Just drink lots of water and you'll not have a headache. Lynn, it's a hot sunny Sunday morning here. I'm so jealous. Like, I love this time of year. I love being cozy. I love the Christmas lights. I love, you know, hot drinks and reading by candlelight or whatever. But I hate the cold. Absolutely hate the cold. What about you?
Yeah, I'm not. Like, I don't even like all that stuff. I just want to be in the warm sunshine all the time.
No, my favourite season is autumn because I feel like it's just cold enough you get all that cozy stuff, but it's not cold enough that it's cold.
You're cold.
Yeah.
My
And you know,
favourite
like,
thing.
but chunky jumpers and knee-high boots and like woolly skirts and just.
My favourite thing about the cold season is going for a 9-minute sunbed.
I would
and
be,
having
I would
that
be
9
burnt
minute
so
of
bad.
like, yeah, this feels so good.
Kristen would like the bloopers at the end of next year, and Rebecca has been hunting for postcards. Also, doesn't have a stationery store in my hometown anymore. Well, that sucks. How about a tourist shop? When did you start live streaming? Oh, hi Kev. Today we started an hour and a half ago. In general, we have been doing more and more live streams as we've gone on. We're kind of thinking, you know, if we're not busy on Saturday nights, we might start doing this regularly, you know, Saturday night live. Occasionally we might make it a members only live because we feel like we're not giving enough back to the members.
Yeah. And then releasing the videos on Sunday, kind of swapping it up, seeing what works, what you guys prefer.
Yeah, because our stats for the last couple of weeks when we've released on a Sunday have actually been better, so we don't know if that's maybe a better time. I know a lot of my favourite YouTubers have been releasing on a Saturday, so maybe just spreading it out.
I quite like doing the lives and like interacting with the people that are watching and like answering questions and reading comments. I quite like that part of the lives as well.
It won't always be a 2-hour live though, don't panic guys. Who cooks the Christmas meal and is it as stressful for you as it is for me? I mean, like life or death stressful? No, so if we're having Christmas dinner at my house, I do the cooking. I do a lot of prep the night before. I like to make the roast in, I have like a multi-cooker, so I make the roast in that. There was one year, I don't know if I've told you this story. There was one year I was making Christmas dinner and my favourite meat is lamb. And so I was making the usual turkey. It might have been chicken. I was making the usual and I also wanted the lamb. And this was my first year ever cooking Christmas dinner myself. And I did not know. So I took the plastic off the lamb and then cooked it, not realising there was a second layer of plastic.
So you cook the lamb in the plastic.
I don't really like the feel of raw meat. I don't think anybody does. So when I touched it and it felt slimy, I just, you know, assumed that was the meat. But it turned out to be another layer of plastic. And so
you never got lamb that year?
No, dinner was ruined. I went down to my auntie's and I gate crashed her Christmas dinner that year. I was so upset. And she didn't have any lamb, so that was even sadder. Do you want to come and say hi on the camera?
You say hi on the camera.
Yeah, here's my husband.
This is pressure.
You just have to wave and say hi.
Hey. I've got a total mess as well.
You never look a mess.
I do.
This is my darling husband. He will be helping
Hey.
with the Christmas dinner this year.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't know what I'm cooking yet, but
He's making the lentil soup because that's his favourite
I
thing
can
to
do
make.
that.
Yeah.
Not much else, but
He nearly
Oven
burned the
stuff.
kitchen down making pancakes.
no.
Is that what you were
I set
making?
the frying pan on fire.
Oh no, that was.
She also said to set the
soup.
kitchen
Oh, yes,
on
it was.
fire. I didn't say the actual kitchen on fire. I set,
My life is an exaggeration.
I
Okay.
set the frying pan on fire and then put it out. Tried to make American ones. With
Well, look,
butter and it went wrong.
everybody's saying hi to you. We've got hi, Mr.
Hey.
Fife.
Mr. Fife.
Yeah.
Actually, originally from Cumbernauld.
Kev is online and he's
Oh, hey,
saying hi,
Kev.
Pete. Also, Kev, it's like 10 to 11. Why are you not in bed?
It's the holidays.
But is it the holidays for you? Yeah, actually.
It will be.
Maybe.
Christmas
Okay.
Eve is Tuesday.
Well, I'm not your mum, so. Stuff says, hi, Stephanie's husband. Becky, your husband is very handsome for a Scot. I don't know if
That's a compliment or not.
that's a very backhanded compliment, Becky. He's very handsome for a man in general.
One of
I
our
mean, you would
queens
say
that
that.
was a guy that was on the dating
He's
website
Andrew.
for the Scots.
Oh, yeah.
So I heard an advert on the radio and it was like Scots go dating, or
Oh,
there was an
that's what you
advert
did.
for the actual
Oh, yeah.
dating app.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
It's on the radio.
I was like, that's what it is.
Wait, so the guy, that was the voice. The guy who.
So no, one of the cleans we went on, this guy was on this dating app, and where was the woman from?
I want to say Brazil.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
Brazil. So he met this woman from Brazil that was on this app because she wanted to date a Scotsman.
Oh, right, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, that was.
So there's a whole app
there's
for people who
yeah.
just want to date Scots.
and it's one of our previous videos, so try and find
So
it.
you
and go and
do
watch.
well on the app.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going
since,
to
you, since you look very handsome for a Scot,
Oh,
you'd be
I see.
up there.
Maybe Brazilian people just like Scots. I did date a Brazilian once.
Oh yeah, so you did.
So.
And now you're with me.
That's okay.
Um,
You're better.
you have
Yeah,
to say that.
that's it.
I mean, I've got a lot of followers that come after me if I don't say that. You know, those highs will be turning into abuse
The
messages.
hashtag Team Stephanie fans will be coming.
I
for
think
you.
your
Yeah.
accents make you sound like your IQs and fanciness levels are off the chart.
I think so.
Thank you.
My IQ levels aren't that high.
Oh, mine's just sky high.
Mine's actually pretty high. I only really am not good at the spatial. Like, say if you do when you do an IQ test, there's like one part of the test where you have to say like, does this shape match this one based on like
I'm good at
how
that
it's
bit.
turned? Well, that's the bit I'm really bad at, like so bad at it. But I'm pretty good at all the other sections. However, I don't really believe in the IQ tests. I don't think they're that great.
Somebody that had a high IQ would say that kind of thing, or someone that was clever would say that kind of thing,
No.
because they would think about it that much in depth and think about something that was better.
Yeah.
Or someone like me would just be like, "Oh, it's really low."
You're not going to put yourself down on camera. Crystal says, to my unfancy American ears, why do you all think we're fancy? To my unfancy American ears, you all seem to have different accents. I love
We
it.
do.
So we do.
We're all from different
Yeah,
places.
I'm originally from the northeast of England and have lived in Scotland for 14 years, so I have a very mixed accent. And also, depending on who I'm talking to, my accent changes. If I'm with Geordies, I get really like a Geordie twang, which somebody commented on the last live, like, "Oh, you've got a really Geordie twang this time," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's because I was sat next to a table of Geordies at dinner." When she started doing her fancy accent, I felt like I was getting more posh by the second. So
I'm
Danielle,
from Edinburgh. I've been in Fife now for 13 years. But then I spent
14.
14 years. I spent some of my teenage years in Glasgow. So yeah, been about.
Yeah.
Your turn.
My time. I'm originally from Cumbernauld near Glasgow, and then I've kind of moved to kind of St Andrews.
Which is the posh
Di-
part
Yeah,
of
the
Fife.
posh
different
Yeah.
bits of Fife. I've not lived in this part of Fife for long.
He's not
Yeah.
came to the.
This is a culture shock.
Well, it's not really, 'cause I'm from Cumbernauld.
I suppose, yeah.
Cumbernaulds not like.
It's not high class.
It's the only town in Scotland that won the award for the ugliest town twice,
Oh.
but then they stopped doing the award.
Colleen says, "Show us your kilt." Usually,
I mean,
people
I
are
do
saying,
have
"Show us
one.
what's under your kilt."
Yeah,
That's
Are
usually
you a
what
true
say to a
Scotsman?
Scot.
but I'm not sure I'm putting it on at this time.
No. Maybe another time.
Maybe show
You can
your
send
wedding
Colleen
photo.
her I was going to say, you can send Colleen her wedding photos.
Don't think she could handle the hotness.
Oh, God. From you. With
Kristen
red
says-
and orange hair.
Kristen says puppy question mark and lots of emojis. So this is Xander if you
Oh, yeah.
were not here earlier on. Yeah, Kev says I can see Xander sitting next to Pete. He's cute.
Xander.
We have so many Colleens in this chat. I think we have like 3 Colleens. Okay, let me just catch up here a second. The IQ test is pretty good for neurotypical people, but those who are autistic or ADHD get wildly inaccurate results.
So
And it
yours,
doesn't-
the result's going to be inaccurate.
Oh, but it was high. I was happy with my result.
You never know it could be higher.
Maybe. Okay, let's have a look.
I mean, you're at St Andrews Uni and you're like getting good scores, and
I
if anyone doesn't know,
suppose.
St Andrews Uni is like a uni for smart people.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where Prince
Brilliant.
William went to university.
and
Meghan Markle.
and the Queen's granddaughter. She's actually in my year at uni
What's
right
her
now.
name?
Louise something.
I don't know.
I don't really follow the royal family, but if anybody follows the royal family, I am in the same year as Louise, the Queen's granddaughter. I've never met her though. She takes English. Nothing against people taking English. I did actually do an English module.
So does she have like a royal?
Escort.
No, like a royal title. So would she be like
Probably.
Louise of? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I
Like,
don't
they
even know her
have,
surnames.
Like, that, well,
I don't
that's
know
what I'm
this.
saying. Like usually
Yeah.
they don't have surnames. It's like
Bye
Louise of
Mac,
something.
thanks for joining,
Bye,
thanks
Mac.
for gifting. Have fun playing Stardew Valley. I've played that before as well, but only very briefly.
Is that the one I got you on the Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, so I played the OG Harvest Moon. It's very similar to Harvest Moon. Just kind of skipping. Okay, well, I think we might sign
call it a
off.
day.
Oh wait, there, because see when people ask more questions, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go now, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to answer the question. So Kev says, what are you having for Christmas dinner? Also, who you having? Because we're having Mum and Tommy and other people. We're just having traditional Christmas dinner. I think we're gonna do chicken though instead of turkey, because I just find turkey to be quite dry, and I
so then
prefer
you should get
chicken.
beef.
And Pete wants beef, so we'll be doing chicken and beef and all the trimmings. And we're just having the 6 of us, plus I'm kidnapping my friend Stevie, and I've put a post up on Facebook to say if anybody's going to be alone they can come, but so far no takers. Colleen loves Harvest Moon, and Nettie, it used to be in a nicer town. I think that's a different conversation.
Is that
Cumbernauld.
right? Cumbernauld.
No, they're having a conversation about
Oh, right, okay.
their town. I kind of skipped a few comments because we would otherwise
Not be caught up.
Simon McGlarry says everywhere is a step up from Cumbernauld. I mean, I'm from Ashington, so
as someone who's been to both, I actually think Ashington's worse.
yeah.
That's Cumbernauld is not great, but Ashington, I go, wow, this is bad. It's just bad.
Tell the
Okay, but
wait. Tell the story about your car.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. This is the final story, and then we're gonna go. Okay. Any more questions? We'll
We'll
get
answer
to
next
them another
time.
time. Okay. So when I first passed my driving test, I got this car. You know, it was a banger. It was like £300, and it didn't lock. Okay. Now I had this car in Glenrothes for 2 years, right? And it was fine. Nobody ever broke into it. Nobody ever tried the doors. You know, it didn't lock. It was absolutely fine. I went down to Ashington for 2 days. 2 days. And somebody broke into it. And not only did they break into it, but they literally picked and chose what CDs they were stealing. So I was left listening to like this theme track to some random movie on my way back to, because it didn't connect to my phone, on my way back to Scotland, and they stole my Nickelback CD and whatever other CDs I had. I can't remember, but I was raging. You know, they didn't just break in and steal everything. They broke in and just stole the good stuff. Like,
Jason told me a story about that car.
what was
When
the
I was
story?
giving him a lift to get his car, he said that he thought he saw it down at the town centre. Right? It opened all the doors and then phoned you and said somebody's opened all the doors in your car. He said, I'm not in the town centre just now.
So he just opened all the doors to someone else's car.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't remember him doing that, but that's because it
And he
wasn't
said
my
it means
car.
that must have been a common fault with that car.
Okay, well, on that note, guys, we are going to sign off. But thanks for joining us for like 2 hours of absolute nonsense. And thanks for all your comments. And we will release tomorrow's video at some point. We still need to do in fact, I still need to finish editing it. Then we're
And the
going to do the
voiceover.
voiceover. So I will have to see you tomorrow, actually, to do the voiceover.
Were you not wanting to?
Well, just because you were planning on doing other stuff. But anyway,
I'm just making cookies with the kids. Well,
Okay.
decorating the cookies with the kids.
Well, I also need to do that with the cookies here. So just come here and decorate cookies. And then the mess can be here if you want. Okay. We will release the video tomorrow. That will be the last thing probably before Christmas. So we hope everybody has an amazing Christmas.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And then we will try and do like a compilation video for next week, since we didn't get to do our I'm a Cleaner, Get Me Out of Here video this week. But we also do have some back footage, so we might use that. We'll see where we are with it. And we'll probably go live again on next Saturday, because this is fun. We like talking with you guys. So bye everyone.
Bye.
If you're out next Saturday.